It feels very raw when your children are ill, very fearful, but also so many triumphs. The first few months were scary. I was told many times that he would pass away. And at that time, I knew to go back in and fight for Matt.
He was close to death when his mother, Debbie, gave him a gift of life.
I donated the left lobe of my liver to my son. There was no choice. You know, Matty either had a transplant or he went to heaven.
I was lucky. Was I afraid? I wasn't afraid for me. I was afraid that Matt wouldn't make it and I may never see him again.
It was major surgery, and sometimes it's fatal.
Yeah, but I'd lived 40 years and he hadn't lived one.
My son hadn't, and it was important to me that he had a chance at life.
Debbie proudly shows the scars that are reminders of how her son's life was saved. Even though Matty will be on drugs for life, it's been a remarkable recovery.
I understand both sides. I think when it's your child, you know, you'll do anything to save them. It's a very highly emotional, scary time.
Be patient, one day at a time. Be an advocate for your child. Always have somebody with them when they're in the hospital. Appreciate all the wonderful moments in between the valleys. We started very small with just, I think it was just 4 of us at the first meeting, I remember. Because transplants aren't cures and because it's a lifelong journey, I felt that support was even more important. We have grown in the numbers of children and families we assist because there is more transplants. So we've been able to really, really grow and support our families in the way that I, in the beginning, and our group, when we first started, always dreamt of. I felt there was value in things that I could contribute and share with other people, not only as a mom and as a parent of a child who's been through a transplant, but also as a donor.
The Children's Organ Transplant Society is a safe place for BC's transplant children and their families to seek help.
As a transplant community, we laugh, we cry, we hug, we connect, we celebrate. It's a celebration. The gift of life is an incredible, incredible celebration that I am forever thankful for.
One thing I've learned from our medical is always try your best, whether it's school or basketball.
We provide multiple medical support services, including medical supplies, basic necessities, inpatient parking passes, food vouchers, and gift cards, education, counseling, camp, as well as peer and end-of-life support.
My hopes for the future for COTS is that it can continue to grow and continue to evolve.
Our support services are essential to reducing the physical, mental, and financial stress our transplant families face.
COTS is working towards making our vision a reality, which is improving the lives of children requiring organ transplants and giving them hope for a brighter future.
All funds raised stay in BC to support families across the province, and with a volunteer board, minimal paid staff, and minimal administrative expenses, donors can be assured that the money they raise goes directly to providing support to these children and their families.
It's really important that we continue to bring awareness to the importance of registering as an organ donor. So if you have not already completed your registration, please go to BC Transplant's website.
With your support, we can continue to transform lives.